Okay guys, so this is another Walking Dead video, and in this video I'm going to be telling you about 50 true facts about The Walking Dead. And these facts could be facts that you already know, that you don't know, or facts that you're unsure about, and after this video you will know them even more depth. So I'm going to be playing Rainbow Six Siege footage in the background for something you to watch, because I don't have the sort of facilities to show Walking Dead stuff. Okay, so fact number 1. Michael Rooker was almost arrested during a scene in Season 1. Bystanders called the police on Rooker because they said they saw a crazy man on a rooftop with a sniper rifle, not knowing that The Walking Dead was being filmed. The SWAT team of Atlanta showed up in full armor, but everything was fine once they found out the truth. Michael Rooker is Mel, Daryl Dixon's brother, if you didn't know. Fact number 2. Daryl, Mel and Sasha and Simon do not exist in the comics at all. Fact number 3. Norman Reedus originally auditioned for the role of Mel. He didn't get the part, but they were so impressed by his acting they wrote a character of Daryl specifically for him. And now look where he is. Fact number 4. In the world of The Walking Dead, walkers outnumber the living by a count of 5,000 to 1. Fact number 5. Producers of the show instruct the walkers to act like they are leaving a bar at 2 AM in the morning. They also want them to be absolutely silent, since all the noises made by the walkers were added in post-production, which pretty much means afterwards. Fact number 6. Since the Season 7 premiere, the violence on The Walking Dead has been cut down due to Glenn and Abraham's deaths apparently being too violent and gruesome towards some of the viewers. I think if you think it's too violent, don't watch it. I think the more violence, the better. Fact number 7. You will never see any walkers blinking in the show, because they are all instructed not to blink. And if they do, editors cut it out in post-production. Fact number 8. Season 3 was originally going to take place in a secondary or high school, depending if you're in the UK or America, whatever you call it, before they decided on the prison. Although a school is pretty much a prison for a lot of school kids. Fact number 9. Do you remember how Shane suddenly showed up with a beard in the mid-season finale of Season 3 when Rick was hallucinating? This is because Jon Bernthal was filming in a film called Wolf of Wall Street, and due to contractual agreements he was forced to keep the beard. Fact number 10. The governor had a total of 24 heads in his fish tanks. The yellow colours were achieved by crew members tossing used coffee grounds and tea bags into the tanks. Fact number 11. There has been a total of 117 named people killed through the first 5.5 seasons, and Season 4 was the deadliest season, with 40 people being killed throughout the season. And obviously afterwards we're now at Season 8 premiering in October. There's probably been another at least 40, no, so I don't know how many exactly. I'm not sure about named characters. Fact number 12. The very first episode was premiered on Halloween 2010. Fact number 13. Walking Dead actors have been bitten by fans. First there was Norman Reedus, who was bitten by a woman at Walker Stalker Con. The crazy lady used the photo opportunity to take a bite out of Daryl and was banned from all future Walker Stalker conventions. Fact number 14. Similar thing. Tyler James Williams, if you didn't know, played Noah. He was also bitten by another fan after his character was eaten alive on the show. Fact number 15. Whenever a character dies on The Walking Dead, there is a death dinner held to say goodbye to the cast member. Fact number 16. After Herschel was decapitated by the governor, Scott Wilson walked away with his fake severed head as a keepsake and placed it on his mantle. Fact number 17. When a writer for the show is fired, the actor playing Dale was offended, as they were friends. Jeffrey DeMunn, who plays Dale, asked to be written off the show as he wanted to leave, so the writers swapped Dale instead of Herschel. That's right, Herschel was supposed to have Dale's death in the show originally, and Dale was meant to play the future of Herschel's role. I'm not sure how that would have played out, but I think Herschel was better living longer. T-Dog's real name in the show, this is fact number 18. T-Dog's real name in the show is Theodore Douglas. He was originally only supposed to be in 3 episodes during Season 1, but the character became so popular the show producers extended his day till Season 3. On the same topic, fact 19. During the Walker takeover during season 3, T-Dog gets bitten and brutally eaten, and Carol gets away and survives. The original script actually called for Carol's death instead of T-Dog. However, show producers were becoming very annoyed with Irony Singleton, who plays T-Dog, being late to shoots and his poor attitude as the season progressed. The final decision had T-Dog getting the axe and developing the amazing character that Carol is now. Fact number 20. After the premiere of season 1, fans went crazy over Shane. There was so much to explore, but the script called for his death in the season 2 finale. Because of Shane's crazy instinct fan base, the writers decided to keep him alive for the season. At the time of filming the scene where Andrea is saved by Michonne, Danai Gurira, who plays Michonne, had not even been cast at this point. The actor playing Michonne was actually a woman cast as a Walker who was asked to do the scene. Fact number 22. Remember the scene where Rick was losing his mind, where he had the fight with Pete, the guy in season 5, at the end of season 5 as well? Michonne knocks him out in the situation in Alexandria. Well, Danai Gurira actually hit Andrew with a full-on punch by accident to the side of the head. She was just a few inches too close while filming the scene and took Andrew out for real in actually real life. Fact number 23. Johnny Berthel is one of Andrew Lincoln's closest friends. The duo tested for the Walking Dead pilot together were the first regular cast for the show. Fact number 24. The word zombie has never been used in The Walking Dead at all. Fact number 25. The human flesh you see in the walkers eating in the show are actually hams covered in barbecue sauce. Sadly for the extras, the barbecue sauce has been done away with because the vinegar was messing up their walker makeup. Fact number 26. In the scene where Lizzie fed the walker the rat, the effects crew prepared an edible mouse prop for the extra to eat. It consisted of grape jelly and some other stuff. Fact number 27. If you haven't noticed, the walkers have been steadily decaying over the seasons. During earlier episodes they still had their clothes intact and some of them could pass for a human from far away, but as time has progressed, walkers have become nearly skin and bones. Fact number 28. There are several references to Breaking Bad. In the only episode where just 2 main characters are featured, Daryl speaks in Mel's dealers saying, "This janky little white guy." Daryl later says to Beth, "I'm gonna kill you, bitch." By the way, I don't watch Breaking Bad, I just know the facts. Fact number 29. Another reference to Breaking Bad in The Walking Dead is the appearance of blue meth when Daryl's going to Mel's drug stash. Fact number 30. Glenn drives the same car in season 1 to escape the walkers, which is exactly the same car with the same name in Breaking Bad. Fact number 31. One exception to the ham being used as zombie guts was the death scene of Dale. Instead of ham, the show producer decided to use chicken breast instead for his guts. Fact number 32. The original showrunner of The Walking Dead, Frank Darabont, I think I pronounced it right, also directed The Mist, another film I've never watched. Laurie Holden, Jeffrey DeMunn and Melissa McBride, which is Andrea, Dale and Carol, were all in the movie as well, and luckily kept in close contact with Frank Darabont to secure their role in The Walking Dead, otherwise they may have never been in it, and look where Carol is today. Fact number 33. At the beginning of each season, the showrunners hold a chance for members of the public to audition as zombies on The Walking Dead. About 100 to 200 audition for the role, and the few that get chosen go to Walker School. Fact number 34. Norman Reedus once tweeted out a fake Walking Dead spoiler that freaked a ton of fans out. The photo actually came from a 2009 horror flick called Pandoram. I think I've said that right, pronounced it right. And showed him what looked like his guts getting eaten out of him by walkers. But instead, people were furious that they thought he had spoiled the show for them, but he was forgiven once everyone found out it was a prank. Fact number 35. Chandler Riggs' stunt double is a 31-year-old woman. Her name is Emily Brobst. I think I've pronounced that right as well. And she has done stunt work in films such as Godzilla and The Hunger Games. Fact number 36. When it comes time for meal breaks in between long takes, the showrunners are always careful to separate the living from the dead, which means the principal actors and the extras who are still alive eat together. The walkers have to eat in a completely separate room or area. This is due to the showrunners because they don't want the actors to become too comfortable with the idea of being next to zombies. Fact number 37. When Chandler Riggs learned he would be eating pudding for a scene in season 4, he was ecstatic. But after shooting this finish, he said he absolutely hated eating pudding. Yes, yeah. Fact number 38. It costs around $2.75 million to make an episode of The Walking Dead, and each episode makes around $11 million. Season 7 premiere, probably even more. Which means they make around $8 million every episode on an average. Fact number 39. Andrew Lincoln and Corey Brill, who played Pete, which was Jesse's husband, who Rick didn't like, were whispering "fuck you" in each other's ears while Rick had him in a chokehold. Fact 40. Edwin Jenner, the doctor from the CDC in season 1, has a real life counterpart. The real life Edwin Jenner developed the smallpox vaccine which saved the lives of millions all the way back in the 1790s. I think that's the right time. Fact number 41. 4 of the main characters are actually British. Andrew Lincoln, which is Rick Grimes, Lauren Cohan, which is Maggie Green or Maggie Ree, David Morrissey, which is the Governor, Philip Blake, and Lenny James, which is Morgan Jones. And they were all raised in the UK. Fact number 42. It took about 2 months to build the set for the prison, West Georgia Correctional Facility, which provided residence for many of the characters. Fact number 43. Despite The Walking Dead being its 8th year in, The Walking Dead's world is not even half of this. Fact number 44. One of the 3 severed heads seen in season 6 episode 12 was made from a mould of Johnny Depp's head. The head is animated, I'm not sure if I said that right, and an old version of Johnny Depp's face. Fact number 45. In the show, Michonne hates the Governor because of a hunch, and he only loses an eye. But in the graphic novels, he brutally rapes her for days, and he loses his eye and an arm and a testicle when she takes her revenge. Fact number 46. There are 4 types of walkers on set: Alpha, Beta, Charlie and Delta. The Alpha ones are the ones with the most details. The Charlie and Delta ones just wear masks because they are only in the background. Fact number 47. In the Walking Dead universe, zombies do not appear in fiction. None of the films of George Romero, famous for his zombie apocalypse movies, including Night of the Living Dead, were ever made. Fact number 48. The Walking Dead was actually shot on 16mm film to give it a naturally gritty look and to allow the zombie makeup to be most effective on screen. Fact number 49. There is an actual mental illness called the walking corpse syndrome, the sufferers of which believe that they are dead and do not exist, also known as Cotard syndrome. I think I've said that right, I'm not entirely sure. The walking corpse syndrome is a rare stillness, I'm not sure how to pronounce the word, psychosis, in which the sufferers often describe as a loss of blood or organs or even body parts, imagining themselves to be decomposing, dead or non-existing. Fact number 50, last but not least, you can actually buy Daryl's crossbow from Walmart, which is an American shop. I've never been there because I've never been to America, for $300 in the USA, which is a rip-off. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video or found out anything new, then give the video a like. If you like my content, then feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.